Here's something nobody warns you about. The pants you're wearing right now could be stealing years from your appearance, and you probably paid good money for them. I'm not talking about outdated styles from decades ago. I'm talking about pants you bought recently, maybe even last month, thinking they were practical and flattering. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Certain pant styles have a cutoff point, and after 60, they stop working with your body and start working against it. Today, I'm revealing 7 pant styles that are quietly aging you, and I guarantee at least 3 of them are hanging in your closet right now. Number 4 is the most surprising, and it's probably your go-to pair. Hello, gorgeous souls. Welcome back to Ageless Beauty, where looking fabulous doesn't require a trust fund. If this is your first time here, welcome to our family. We're all about real practical style advice for women who know that 60 is just a number, not a retirement from fashion. We keep it honest, we keep it affordable, and most importantly, we keep it fun. To my returning viewers, thank you for being here week after week. Your comments and stories inspire everything we create. You're not just watching a channel. You're part of a movement of women who refuse to fade into the background. Before we dive into these 7 pants, let's make a deal. If you find this information helpful, hit that like button. It takes 1 second but helps thousands of other women discover this community. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and turn on the bell, so you never miss our weekly style secrets. We've got some incredible content coming that you absolutely need to see. Alright, let's talk about these pants that need to go. Here's what most fashion advice gets wrong. They tell you what's trendy, but they don't tell you what actually works for your body right now. Your legs, your hips, your proportions, they've changed over the years, and that's completely normal. But what worked beautifully at 40 might betray you at 60. The good news? Once you understand which pants are aging you, you'll shop smarter, save money, and most importantly, you'll walk out of your house every day feeling absolutely incredible. These aren't arbitrary rules. These are principles based on proportion, line, and how fabric interacts with your body. So let's get into it. Number 1, the ultra low-rise jean. Let's start with the obvious one, except it's not as obvious as you think. When I say low-rise, I'm not just talking about those hip-hugger jeans from the early 2000s. I'm talking about any pant that sits significantly below your natural waist. Here's why this matters so much after 60. As we age, our midsection naturally shifts. That's not a judgment, that's just physiology. When you wear pants that sit low on your hips, several things happen simultaneously, and none of them are good. First, you lose waist definition. Your torso looks shorter and thicker because there's no clear separation between your top and bottom halves. Second, low-rise pants create the dreaded muffin top effect, even on slim women. When fabric sits below your natural waist, it pushes against soft tissue and creates bulging, whether you want it or not. It's not about your weight, it's about where the pressure point falls. Third, and this is crucial, low-rise pants make your legs look shorter. They cut your body at the widest part of your hips, which visually chops off leg length. And when you're trying to look tall, lean, and elegant, that's the opposite of what you want. So what's the solution? Mid-rise or high-rise pants are your new best friends. They sit at or slightly above your natural waist, which creates a smooth line from your ribs to your hips. This elongates your legs, defines your waist, and creates a sleek silhouette that's universally flattering. And here's a bonus. High-rise pants are actually more comfortable. They don't dig into your stomach, they don't slide down when you sit, and they don't require constant adjusting. You put them on and you're done. That's the kind of effortless elegance we're going for. Number 2. The overly distressed jean with strategic rips. I know. Distressed jeans are everywhere right now. They're marketed as edgy, casual, and cool. But here's the thing. There's a fine line between intentionally casual and accidentally sloppy, and after 60, that line becomes very important. Jeans with massive rips, frayed holes, and extreme distressing send a specific message. They say, I'm trying really hard to look young and trendy. And the moment you look like you're trying hard, you've lost the game. True style is about looking effortlessly put together, not like you're chasing youth. Let's talk practicality for a second. Those ripped knees? They draw attention to an area where most of us experience some natural changes. Skin texture, veins, maybe some discoloration. When you frame that area with a big hole, you're basically putting a spotlight on something you probably rather not emphasize. Plus, heavily distressed jeans age quickly. What looks intentionally worn today looks genuinely worn out in 6 months. You end up looking like you can't afford new clothes or don't care about your appearance, and neither of those impressions serves you. Here's what works instead. Dark wash jeans with minimal or no distressing. A little subtle fading or light whiskering can add character without looking juvenile. Or try colored denim in sophisticated shades like burgundy, olive, or navy. These give you that casual denim vibe with a mature, polished twist. If you love texture and visual interest, look for jeans with interesting seaming, subtle embroidery, or unique pocket details. These add personality without making you look like you're desperately clinging to your teenage years. Remember, there's a difference between being youthful and trying to look young. Youthful is about energy and confidence. Trying to look young is about costume. Choose youthful every time. Number 3. The super skinny jean with ankle zipper. Skinny jeans had their moment, and for many women that moment was glorious. But here's what fashion magazines won't tell you. Skinny jeans are incredibly unforgiving, and after 60, they can actually make your legs look thinner in a way that's not flattering. Let me explain. When you're younger, super tight jeans show off muscle tone and create a sleek line. But as we age, our legs naturally lose some volume, particularly in the calves and thighs. When you wrap them in skin-tight denim, especially with those little ankle zippers, you end up emphasizing that loss of volume instead of creating beautiful proportion. Skinny jeans also create a very specific silhouette. They make your hips look wider by comparison. It's an optical illusion. When your legs are stick straight from hip to ankle, your upper body looks broader and heavier. That's basic geometry. And let's talk about comfort, because nobody looks elegant when they're uncomfortable. Truly skinny jeans are restrictive. They're hard to sit in, they're hard to walk in, and they definitely don't breathe well. You spend your whole day aware of your pants, and that's not the kind of awareness we want. The better option? Straight leg or slim straight jeans. These follow the line of your leg without strangling it. They create a clean, streamlined silhouette that's modern and sophisticated. The slight ease in the fabric actually makes your legs look more shapely, not less. Another fantastic choice is the cigarette pant or ankle pant with a slight taper. These end right at your ankle bone, which is naturally slim, so they create the illusion of long, lean legs without the discomfort of actual skinny jeans. If you love the sleek look, try a bootcut or slight flare. I know you're thinking that sounds dated, but trust me. A modern bootcut jean in a dark wash with a subtle flare balances your proportions beautifully and makes you look taller and more elegant than skinny jeans ever could. Number 4. The elastic waist pull-on pant in jersey knit. Now this one's going to be controversial because I know how much we all love comfort. And I'm not saying you should suffer in uncomfortable clothing. What I'm saying is that there's a huge difference between comfortable and frumpy, and jersey knit pull-on pants almost always land in frumpy territory. Here's why. Jersey knit is that soft, stretchy t-shirt material. It's comfortable, yes, but it clings to every single curve, bump, and texture on your body. It shows everything. And I mean everything. Underwear lines, cellulite, any irregularities in your shape. Jersey knit broadcasts it all. Plus, these pants tend to lose their shape quickly. After one wearing, they're saggy in the seat and baggy at the knees. You end up looking like you slept in your clothes or just rolled out of bed. The elastic waist is another issue. When done poorly, it creates a very specific look. The gathered, bunched waistline that adds bulk to your midsection and screams, "I've given up." I know that's harsh, but we're being honest here. Now, I'm not saying all pull-on pants are bad. But if you're going to wear them, you need to be strategic. Look for pull-on pants in structured fabrics like Pant knit, which has thickness and recovery. These hold their shape, smooth your silhouette, and look polished. Or choose pull-on pants with a flat front and hidden elastic only in the back. These give you the ease of elastic without the gathered, bunchy look at your waistline. Another brilliant option is the trouser-style pull-on pant. These look exactly like traditional dress pants from the front, complete with faux fly and pockets, but they have a comfortable elastic or drawstring waist hidden inside. You get sophistication with comfort. The key is this: your pants should look intentional, not like you grabbed the easiest thing off the shelf. Comfort and style aren't enemies. They can coexist beautifully when you choose wisely. Okay, quick pause. How many of these pants are currently in your closet? Be honest. Drop a comment and let me know which one surprised you the most. I love hearing from you, And your feedback helps me create content that actually serves you. And if you're getting value from this video, please hit that like button right now. It helps more women find this information. We're building something amazing here together, and you're a huge part of that. Now let's talk about number 5, and this one might make you gasp. Number 5. The cropped wide leg pant that hits mid-calf. Wide leg pants are elegant. They're sophisticated. They're timeless. But when you crop them at the wrong length, they become a proportion disaster. And mid-calf is the absolute worst place to end a pant. Here's why. Your calf is typically the widest part of your lower leg. When you cut a pant right at that point, you're essentially drawing a horizontal line across the widest part, which makes your legs look shorter and thicker. It's like putting a bracket around your calf saying, "Look how wide this is." This is especially problematic with wide leg crops because you've got all this volume in the pant leg, and then it suddenly stops at the thickest point of your leg. The contrast between the wide pant and your leg creates an unflattering proportion. Plus, mid-calf crops make you look shorter overall. They chop your body into segments. Torso, then pant, then calf, then shoe. That's too many stopping points. The eye doesn't know where to go, so you end up looking disjointed and stumpy. What works better? Full-length wide leg pants that graze the top of your shoe. These create one continuous line from hip to floor, which is incredibly elongating and elegant. When you walk, they flow beautifully and make you look taller and more graceful. If you want a cropped look, crop your pants right at the ankle bone, not mid-calf. Your ankle is naturally slim, so ending pants there creates a flattering proportion. You get that breezy, cropped feel without the stumpy silhouette. Another option is the straight leg crop that ends at the same ankle bone length. This gives you a modern, clean look that works with everything from sneakers to heels. The rule of thumb. If you're going to crop your pants, crop them at your skinniest point, which is almost always your ankle. Avoid stopping at your calf unless you're specifically trying to make your legs look shorter and thicker, which I'm guessing you're not. Number 6. The tapered harem pant with dropped crotch. Harem pants have been cycling in and out of fashion for years. They're marketed as comfortable and bohemian and artistic. But let's be brutally honest. They're also incredibly difficult to pull off, and after 60 they almost never work. The dropped crotch is the main culprit. When the crotch of your pants sits several inches below where it naturally should, it creates a saggy, diaper-like appearance. I know that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. Your proportions get completely thrown off. These pants make your legs look shorter because they visually lower where your legs begin. And when the fabric tapers tightly at your ankle after all that volume at the hip, you end up with an unflattering pumpkin shape. Wide at the top, narrow at the bottom, and your body gets lost in all that excess fabric. Harem pants also tend to add bulk where most of us don't want it, right at the hip and thigh area. All that gathered, draped fabric settles around your midsection and creates volume that makes you look heavier than you are. And from a practical standpoint, let's talk about how hard these are to wear. What shoes do you pair with harem pants? How do you proportion your top? Do you tuck in, leave it out, add a belt? The whole outfit becomes a puzzle that requires advanced styling skills, and honestly, most of us just want to get dressed and go. What should you wear instead? If you love the comfort and ease of harem pants, try palazzo pants or wide-leg trousers with a proper rise. These give you that flowy, comfortable feel without the proportion problems. Or choose jogger-style pants with a proper waistband that sits where it should. Modern joggers come in luxe fabrics like silk or tencel, and they're structured enough to look polished while still being comfortable. The key is avoiding that dropped crotch and that extreme taper. Your pants should follow your body's natural lines, not fight against them. Number 7. The loud print pant in competing patterns. Okay, last one, and this is where I'm going to challenge some conventional wisdom. We're often told to express ourselves and have fun with fashion, and I absolutely agree. But there's a difference between expressing yourself and overwhelming your entire appearance. Pants covered in large, loud, competing prints, think giant florals mixed with stripes mixed with polka dots, they're doing too much. Your pants become the main character, and you become the supporting actor in your own outfit. That's backwards. Here's the thing about bold print pants. They're extremely hard to style. What top do you wear? If you wear a solid, the outfit can look boring or mismatched. If you wear another print, you risk looking like a walking fabric store exploded. You're constantly second-guessing your choices, and that uncertainty shows. Plus, busy prints on pants draw attention to your lower half, and make that area appear larger. If you have any concerns about your hips, thighs, or bottom, covering them in a bold, busy print is not the move. You're essentially gift wrapping the area and putting a bow on it. Loud prints also date quickly. What feels fresh and exciting this season looks tired and overdone next season. You end up with pants that have a very short wear window, which is not great for your wallet. Here's what works better. Solid color pants in interesting hues. Instead of a printed pant, try a rich jewel tone or a sophisticated neutral. Let your top be the statement piece. Wear a beautiful pattern blouse with solid pants, and you create balance and sophistication. If you absolutely love print pants, choose one with a small-scale, subtle pattern. Maybe a tiny houndstooth, a delicate pinstripe, or a tone-on-tone pattern. These add visual interest without overwhelming your silhouette. Or try the reverse. Solid pants with a printed top, and keep the print confined to your upper body where it draws attention to your face. This is a much more flattering and easier to style approach. Remember, the goal is for people to notice you, not just your pants. Your clothing should enhance your natural beauty, not compete with it. So there you have it, 7 pants that are quietly aging you after 60. Let's quickly recap. Ultra low-rise jeans that shorten your legs and eliminate waist definition. Overly distressed jeans that look like you're trying too hard. Super skinny jeans with ankle zippers that emphasize loss of volume. Elastic waist jersey knit pull-ons that cling and sag. Cropped wide leg pants that hit at mid-calf. Tapered harem pants with dropped crotches that create weird proportions. And loud print pants with competing patterns that overwhelm your appearance. The common thread? Each of these styles fights against your natural proportions instead of working with them. Fashion after 60 isn't about following every trend. It's about understanding what makes you look and feel incredible, and then building a wardrobe around those principles. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 pants are you going to eliminate from your wardrobe? Or do you completely disagree with me on one of these? That's okay too. Drop your thoughts in the comments. This community thrives on real conversation, not just me talking at you. If you found this video helpful, please show some love with a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We post fresh content every single week to help you look fabulous without breaking the bank. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Sometimes the best gift you can give someone is honest style advice. And this video might just transform how they approach their wardrobe. Remember, beautiful souls, getting older is a privilege that not everyone gets to experience. And looking amazing while doing it? That's your right, not a luxury. You don't need to spend a fortune. You just need to understand what works for your body right now, in this season of your life. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I appreciate every single one of you. Until next week, keep shining, keep strutting, and keep being the absolutely magnificent woman you are. This is Ageless Beauty, and I'll see you in the next video.